Hello and welcome to some more Star Citizen Questions Answered, where we look at a variety of questions that have been answered from this week's 10 for the Chairman, Reverse the Verse, Around the Verse, and other official sources, and then compile them to make them more digestible. To start with, let's look at 10 for the Chairman, episode 66. Alien languages like Vandal are progressing. The actors doing Squadron 42 were speaking it, and they have experts on languages, including Klingon, working on all of the alien languages in Star Citizen. What will we be able to do while transiting in long flights between systems? The idea is that quantum space travel will be pretty quick. There may be some fun stuff to do that they haven't decided yet. They'll figure out all of the actual scales of the universe and travel times later. There's a series of baseline architectures like ArcCorp or Industrial that are being worked on. They will give the foundation for cityscapes and landing zones on planets, enabling them to be much more easily expanded in the universe. If you have multiple hangar packages in the persistent universe, you should be able to assign them to different landing zones and planets. An API will be available at some point in the future, allowing you to grab economy data or make mods for Star Citizen. You'll be able to set your radar to detect, if you want, asteroids, dead spaceship chunks, or other useless objects. Will the drop of Arena Commander 2.0 Multi-Crew Mayhem see the addition of a few more maps to play in, or will the existing ones be expanded? They are calling Multi-Crew Star Citizen Alpha now. It will contain Star Marine, the social module, the new large map, lots of stuff. The map is going to be its own mini-universe, which is also called the Baby PU or the Exoverse. You'll spawn on a landing pad in a similar fashion to what we saw at Gamescom, and then be able to grab one of your ships or drag it onto a landing bay. There'll be missions, exploration to be done, all that sort of stuff, and they're going to continually add lots of points of interest to this large world map. In the future, player-made ships, like the ones in the Next Great Starship, may be included in the main game for Star Citizen. So, any aspiring artists out there, or modelers, please send in your ideas to CIG. In Around the Verse, episode 61, this week's MVP was WTFosaurus, with his version of Star Citizen Harlem Shake. The sneak peek was more of the character creation, hair concept, and clothing stuff. And the next great Star Citizen will be launching soon. In Batgirl's Bensday episode 34, a few questions were answered. You'll be most known by your individual reputation as well as your choice of alliances in the universe. That will affect various things in the verse, but it's unlikely to unlock any special ships. The front of the Endeavour is similar-ish to a Freelancer, but larger. It's multi-deck. The front will be your armoured exploration pod, behind is your science package. The whole thing is the size of a Corvette. There's no cryostasis pods in-game. Will it be possible to use the Endeavour modules on the Carrack? No, the Carrack is very much an explorer. Expect modules supporting that role. Modules will be affected by other modules and data received. For example, a command and control module would work better on a ship that had better sensors installed. Some ships are very modular and have lots of different large module bays, whereas others will have lots of small parts that can be changed around rather than modules. Some will have both, and we will see some more Cutlass stuff soon. They're working out what the Tavarin will look like at the moment. The Banu concept art though is pretty accurate to what they are supposed to look like, but there will be some updates soon. Death races and armed races are a thing, but there's no planned ships that are for that specific role. There will be accessibility options like larger text and colorblind modes. Subscriber and flare in general will be purchasable in-game once the game goes live. And there will be a trophy room or something to put your flare and junk in. Reverse the Verse, episode 63. Reverse the Verse always being a fountain of questions answered. They're thinking of giving something special to everyone who's backed before 1 million citizens, and it's likely that the 1 millionth citizen will also receive something special. The ship status is due for an update. James will chase that down next week. Endeavour sale hopefully within the next 2 weeks. They're working on the next patch as well, possibly in the PTU at the end of next week. What's going to be the next flyable ship? Well, it's mainly multi-crew stuff coming in next. The Constellation and the Retaliator, possibly a Cutlass update. The Herald will be the next single-seater ship, though the Connie and the Retaliator are going to be the next flyable ships. Community Hub version 1.1 is in development, and they do eventually have plans for alternate viewing modes, not just static front page staff picks. The Exoverse, or the Baby PU, will be a testbed for missions, mining, multi-crew, exploring, loads and loads of game mechanics. Pirate Swarm is still in the works, Hollow Table improvements are coming, and they're also doing another physical clothing patch set. There'll be some stuff on the website for CitizenCon, all purchasable on the website. Squadron 42 patch, a Star Citizen patch, an RSI one, and a special one for subscribers, the ICC Stellar Surveyors patch. Some other big questions that were answered. The FPS module Starmarine is moving on to a company-wide playtest, now progressing from the code merger. Anyone with Arena Commander access can test drive the Avenger until Friday the 25th of September. Issue 3-09 of Jump Point is available to subscribers, very heavy on the FPS weapons and gadgets. The Wing Commander 25th anniversary stream is going to be on the 26th of September, where Ben Lesnick will play. On Wednesday the 23rd of September, there's a special Reverse the Verse with Chris Roberts there, taking questions from subscribers only, from the subscriber-only chat. If you have any other questions you'd like me to research about Star Citizen, then please drop them in the comments below. I will try and get them all answered at some point when we can, and may even do a special episode where we just answer those questions. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the verse.